Hey guys, I'm back with another action figure review, and this time we're going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Agent Venom. And this guy came out, I want to say, towards the end of last year, probably like October or something, I don't know, it's been a while now, but after reviewing the most recent wave of the Spider-Man Legends, I realized I hadn't reviewed this guy, so I figured I'd tag him on at the end here. This was a Walgreens exclusive figure, and I actually ordered it. I pre-ordered it with Walgreens.com along with the prototype Boba Fett that Todd has now for, you know, the regular price. Didn't have to hunt in the stores. I haven't even stepped foot in a Walgreens. I have no idea if ours has action figures or not because it's not, it's like, our closest Walgreens is like 15-20 minutes away, so I didn't want to have to deal with like checking there every so often, so I was happy to be able to order this online when I did. So I will just show you the box before we get into the figure. Again, it looks, you know, the same as the rest of them pretty much. It is the normal, window display packaging. We got the spider web in the back. It says Marvel Spider-Man up top, Marvel Legends Infinite Series on the bottom, Agent Venom. You got some artwork on the side of Spidey. And then on the back, you get a shot of the figure with a little blurb. You got Agent Venom. The U.S. military bonded the alien symbiote Venom to wounded Army veteran Flash Thompson in an attempt to create a new super soldier, Agent Venom. And he wasn't technically a part of this wave, but there it is, the Ultimate Green Goblin wave. He didn't come with a piece, obviously, because he came out after the fact and was a Walgreens exclusive. But, yeah, it says it right on there. Does not include Green Goblin part, but, cool figure. So we'll take a look at him. And I'll start with accessories like I always do, and this one actually comes with quite a few. As you can see, he's not standing very well for me, so sorry if I kind of have to grab him, but you can, if you just see through here, you should be able to count that he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 guns. You can see in the holster that would be 5, but it's unfortunately molded in there. Thanks a lot, Hasbro. I think this is so cool that they gave us, first of all, that they gave us so many guns, but second of all, that he can actually hold them all in his symbiote tendrils, that was what we called them, that's right. So I got one in his regular hand here, and I will take them out just to show you, and I'm pretty sure this one is the same. So we get 2 of this, you know, whatever, handgun, I don't know guns, but it's just, they're both silver. 2 of those, and we get one of this guy, which is some other kind of gun, but also silver. It's a little bigger and has this thingy. I don't know what that's called. And then we have this guy that is black and also different, but a little bigger than those small ones. It's got whatever that is. And there you go. So that's the 4 guns, and like I said, it would be 5 if this wasn't molded in. But also, you can consider his tendrils themselves an accessory because they peg into his back. He's got a hole there. And you can see he's got a little peg there. So these peg into his back, and you can kind of turn them whichever way you feel suits him better. Shorter ones on the top or on the bottom. I'll show you that, actually. So they just peg in right there, and then you can spin them around whichever way fits better. I mean, technically you could even have them long ways if you wanted, but that looks weird, so I wouldn't do that. But, yes. They are like a bendy plastic, but not, like, you can't pose them. They just, you know, like if you were to bend it, they just pop back. But, like, you know, it's soft, it's not gonna break or anything if he, like, falls on them or something. But pretty cool. His little bits coming off of each one and stuff, and yeah, the little hands, kind of just, you stick the gun in there. They don't really have like a trigger finger or anything. One or two might, but they kind of just have like three fingers each, and they just kind of hold the gun in there. So that's really cool, and it's really cool that they gave us all the guns that fit in there. probably the most exciting part of the figure. The rest is, you know, he's a you know, he's got some older parts on him, and I don't know why he doesn't want to stand for me. And you know, otherwise he's just a black and white figure, and but no, I mean he's got quite a bit going on, and they did some interesting stuff with some soft parts on him. But so let's take a look here. We got, you know, pretty average looking head sculpt there. You got the little ear parts on the sides. The eyes are sculpted here. The rim, like the little rims around the eyes here. And then he's got some like wrinkles in his brow. That's what it's called, brow. He got a little nose. The shoulder pads are a soft, like rubbery rubber, and they can like lift up so that his shoulder can move, which is cool. And that's definitely done better than, say, the Marvel Legends Nova from the Guardians of the Galaxy wave, where they were hard plastic and then they kind of were stuck like in a weird angle if you moved his arms a certain way. But I like this, and I like how there's like two layers, like a white layer and a black layer. Some of the white paint is chipping off on the bottom layer. I don't know why they couldn't. I guess that's one piece. Yeah, it's molded as one piece, so they had to do it in black and then paint that white, so it's, yeah, that chips very easily. Same goes for the body here. This is actually, I think, I want to say this is the Steve Rogers body mold. For the most part, at least like the torso and everything. I'm not quite sure, but there's a body mold under this, and then this is a rubber like casing that goes around the torso, which is interesting. I haven't really seen this done with any other Legends, so you can like see that this like lifts up here. So this is a black rubber piece, and then they painted white over it, which you can see also chips. So that's a little annoying, but easily touched up since it's just straight black and straight white. You know, if you're feeling up to it. See the hole in the back there for the tendrils. You can see some chipping on the shoulders there, definitely. This belt is also Steve Rogers material. It is the Ultimate Captain America figure from whatever wave he was in. I don't remember at this point, but the one that came with the vest. Was it like Hit Monkey or something? I'm not sure. The one that came with the vest and he had like the gray on him. Same belt, it's just painted all black. This knife doesn't come out or anything. Nothing comes off of it, but yeah, it's the same thing, and it looks, you know, it's fine, I guess. It's a belt, it's cool, looks fine. Upper thighs are definitely, you know, like Drax, Steve Rogers, whatever. They have the old school wide-jointed hips. This is also Ultimate Captain America with the gun molded in the holster, unfortunately. And then from the knees down, I guess this was a new sculpt for him, with this like boots with like shin guards, and he's got knee pads with little spikies on them. The feet look weird to me. I don't know what it is. I guess because they're boot feet, they just look different. And for some reason, he just doesn't want to like stand easily for me. I don't know why. He just wants to fall back. Even without his tendrils on, he seems a little back heavy for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, he's got some good sculpting going on. And, you know, he might just be a black and white figure, but it's Agent Venom for you. I mean, what else do you expect? Oh, the gauntlets are also sculpted right there. I didn't catch that. I think these are also a rubber piece, interestingly enough. And then he's got some white painted there. So, you know, interestingly done. They made some different choices that they would from other Legends. And a lot of people were excited to get this figure, and a lot of people bought two so that they could paint one red where the white is for a Thunderbolts Agent Venom. I personally hope that we still are going to be getting that Guardians of the Galaxy 5-pack later this year. And I hope it's not a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And I'll probably put my Agent Venom with the Guardians, sorry. So, because he's with them in the comics these days. Otherwise, I mean, he's still considered a Spider-Man character. Obviously, he was in the Spider-Man Legends. So, cool to have either way. And so I will go through his articulation. and we'll see how that is with this interesting rubber piece. His head is on the same, ball-jointed disc thing, so he will go into his collar there, back and around. Good movement. His arms will go all the way up, actually. Wow. And you can see this starts to look weird, obviously, if you do that, but still a little better than Nova, I think. You're maybe, like, too big, because if you do this, it covers, like, all the way up to his elbow, which is weird. But, yeah, he does have the bicep swivel as well. Sorry for knocking the camera. He has a double-jointed elbow that doesn't go quite... He has this really big bicep. I don't know. Does everybody have this? I don't think so. I don't think everybody has this big a bicep in these figures. But his is really big. So his arm doesn't quite do, like, a full closed, like, elbow like everybody else does, but it's fine. It's totally fine. The hand spins at the gauntlet, and, yeah, not at the wrist. There's no hinge or anything at the wrist, which is weird. Most figures have that. So his just spins at the gauntlet. He has an ab crunch under there, but you can't really see it. Does this pop off? Oh, interesting. This actually comes off, so you can see what's underneath. I don't think I can get it all the way off, but we can maybe take a peek under there. He does have that ab crunch, you can see it. And it looks like he doesn't really have, like, normal chest and, like, body sculpting going on under there. So I don't think it's any one particular torso. Maybe, like, Drax or Steve Rogers. Maybe just, like, sanded down. So that's interesting. But you can see he definitely does have that ab crunch under there, so I'll close that back up. You can bend it forward, just not very far. You can bend it back the same, a little bit back, but not much. He does have the waist swivel, wide-jointed hips, but they will go out very far that way. They'll go forward and back, and they have the built-in swivel, but yes, then they get stuck going the wrong way, which I always hated. So there we go. These are pretty loose, nothing is really getting stuck though. It does have the double-jointed knee with the knee pad on it. That looks pretty cool. He has no boot swivel, but he does have the regular hinge and Hasbro style rocker at the foot. So kind of a mix of old and new parts here, but making for a pretty cool figure, especially when you give him his accessory and his guns and everything. Definitely worth picking up. I'm not sure at this point, now that I'm reviewing him so late, like how easy he is to find. I'm pretty sure it's easy because I remember when he came out, everybody was clamoring for him, and the next thing you know, Walgreens are getting more and more shipments of him, 8 per case because he came on his own, and then people were like, haha, I was able to find him now, and weren't paying, $40 for him anymore. So he's probably pretty easy to find now. And he's worth picking up if you like him, if you're a fan of, any Spider-Man characters and you like to grab all of them, or you like the symbiotes, or you're reading Guardians of the Galaxy now. Cool figure. So, that has been my review of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Spider-Man wave from late last year, 2014, Agent Venom. That was a Walgreens exclusive, so it might still be in those stores. And definitely a cool guy. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next review.